Hey,
Hey,
how you doing, John?
doing pretty good. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. It's been a it's been a weird week.
Been a weird couple weeks.
Yeah, man. I just a little down under the weather.
You all right?
Yeah, I have a song to play, John. That'll really
Sound
yeah, it'll really capture the vibes and the feel.
the essence of what you're feeling.
Yeah,
Okay,
I would like to play it for you if that's okay.
yeah. No, that's cool.
Okay.
I really miss my nigga. I really miss my nigga. White people, you can sing it too. Just change that into a W.
This hard part, John.
Miss my wigger. Just say I really miss my wigger. Back to the song.
Have you ever had a dream that you
What is up, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome to the saddest episode of the Playin' Pod podcast with Alex and John.
Quarantine issue number 2.
The Quarantine Chronicles continue. We're
But
still
episode
locked in.
12.
Oh yeah,
I
this
think.
is episode 12, right?
This is episode 12.
Hecky yeah, dude. Hecky yeah. Let's get into it, man. I'm sad.
You're sad?
No, I'm not sad. I'm having a great time. I mean,
You don't really miss your friends?
no, I don't miss any of my friends.
I miss my friends quite
No, man.
much.
Before we get into it, I just want to shout out all the listeners that stayed with us and are listening to us through this quarantine situation.
Yes, yes.
I really hope y'all are taking this seriously and staying inside, because if y'all keep playing, we're gonna be in here for a long, long time.
We're already here for a long time. You're just gonna make it worse.
Yeah, so stop that.
It's the easiest thing to do. Just stay home. Just sit. Do nothing.
Just
sit
stay.
home.
Yeah, just do it, man. Shout out to our Spotify listeners, everybody who listens to us on all the other services that we're on. Shout out to our YouTube viewers. And today on YouTube, we're playing. What are we playing?
Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8, baby. And
Mario Kart.
and again, for your Spotify listeners, you're gonna hear the gameplay a little bit, and for your
Yes.
YouTube, you won't get the camera. Just gotta say that every single time. Every time.
As long as we are in self isolation, we should preface that.
Yeah. So if it's
Okay.
annoying, let us know. We'll see if we can tweak it. We tweak this depending on your comments. So, give it to us. Give it to me, babe. Give me that nasty,
Okay.
sweet, that gushy stuff.
Please stop. Please stop. Please
what?
stop.
What?
Please stop. Anyway, well, we also take recommendations for intro songs. Last week was like Music by Rafa, so shout out to Rafa for that one.
Yeah.
This one was by Alex, so shout out to Alex.
Hey.
So if you have a recommendation for an intro song, tweet a message or put a comment on the YouTubes, and then we will shout you out as well.
Yeah.
While we do the thing that we do, which is play and pod, because we're the only podcast that plays and pod at the same time, not like these whack ass podcasts.
Tell them.
Stupid idiots, dummy heads. They don't got the maximum brain power. They don't have limitless potential like Bradley Cooper. They don't got it like us.
And honestly, I don't have it like us. This shit's hard. No, but you know what, man? But you know what? I don't give a fuck if it's hard. If y'all want smoke,
Call me now for your free whipping.
let us know. I cut that shit off a little early, but you know what I meant. Just, you know what? Let us know. You want some smoke? Come get it. Because you know what? This week, we're doing it. We're fighting people.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, we still have the 2. We should get it going. We're not going anywhere.
Reason why we have everything set up now. So
We
can
do
make
have
it
everything
happen.
set up.
So,
We can make heaven. We can make heaven?
what are you saying?
You said we can make heaven?
I didn't say we can make heaven.
What did you say?
I said we can make. I guess I said we can make heaven.
That's what you said, dude.
I don't think I said that. I thought I said we can make it
promise
happen. Anyway.
Oh.
So John, how you handling this whole quarantine?
I'm having a good time. Well, we started streaming on Mixer.
Oh yeah, that's what I
Respectively.
meant to say. Yeah, we have 2 individual Mixer channels now. I know you guys
Yes.
who were with us from the beginning, not the beginning of the channel, but when we started doing the 24-hour streams and all that good stuff. The endurance streams, rather. We never actually hit 24 hours. You guys been wanting us to stream again, so we're doing it. I know. It's on Mixer. I know.
I can already hear the comments of you jump ship again?
Yes.
Yes,
The-
I did.
The reason we did it is because we're not streaming under GeekJar 3000. We have 2 separate streaming accounts now. So mine is Alex_Cordero33 and John's is John_Cordero23. And
Yes.
why we're on Mixer is because we can stream at the same time under the same stream. We can co-stream. Twitch, I mean, YouTube had that ability, but they're getting rid of it, and I just do not know how to get to it anymore.
Yeah.
And Twitch, you have to be in a partner, and we're not there yet. So we started from scratch. I know a couple of you have been tuning in on our Mixer streams, and we've been doing it damn near every day at this point. Actually, every day. We haven't missed a day since we started.
Yeah, I've been. Have you? Did you miss a day?
No, I played with because I play with you. Yeah, no. We if I'm not on, you're on. If you're not on, I'm on.
Yeah.
And,
so damn near daily.
Yeah, and then we
At
co-stream
least
together.
Yeah. So I mean, like, if you don't have a Mixer, I mean, just mixer.com/ like the names that we said.
Yeah, and they'll
Or
be
if
in the
you have an
description.
Xbox accounts, if you just have a Microsoft account, it links to that.
Yeah, but like I said, they'll be in the description. So if you're on, regardless of where you're at, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Spotify, they'll be in there. You can find us, and we stream, like I said, daily. We're streaming right now. We're playing a lot of Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, because that
'cause-
just dropped this weekend. Yeah.
and it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good so far. Granted, I haven't not beaten it yet.
I think we are at literally. I don't know if you played a little more, but I think we're in the exact same part again.
I have not played it. I just played it.
So then, yeah, we're in the same part.
Yeah. So John streamed it earlier in the day on Friday, and he got to a certain part. I don't want to spoil anything. And then I streamed it that night, and I stopped at the exact same part without knowing.
Like, I had a question about the narrative of the game, but I didn't want to say anything because Alex didn't get there yet. So I'm like, when you get there, you'll know the question. And then it turns out like he knew exactly what I was talking about, and he stopped at the exact same part.
Yeah.
It just felt like a natural pause. Like, this felt like a good place to stop.
Yeah, because my ass hurt.
My ass, yeah, these chairs don't do the thing for too long.
I will say though, as far as the game goes, I am enjoying it. I know a lot of people complaining on the internet that they're saying it's good, but it's short. But that's the length of the original game. You know, yeah, and it sucks because coming off of Resident Evil 2 remake, which was long as shit. I get it, but
Yeah.
the game itself, well, at least so far to the point that I've got, I'm enjoying it a lot. And my concerns and gripes that I had with the Nemesis from playing the beta, they did it good. They did it really good. He's not super fucking annoying 24/7 while you're playing the game, which is great.
Yeah, my biggest thing about it was I think we said it in the podcast where because we know how he acts and stuff like that, and this is a more action oriented Resident Evil game, just naturally it was like that when it came out in the 90s, I believe it came out.
Yeah.
But I was just like, that scare factor of the Nemesis would just wear off.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
No.
And I don't know why I didn't think about it. I think I mentioned it before, but I'm like, oh, there's other scary shit in there. Like, it doesn't matter if he's not scary to you. There's other shit in the game that they'll make you shit yourself. Like, off the bat, I was thinking like, oh, this is just like the beta. No, it's not.
It's
And
really not.
it's worse. And like, I'm enjoying the shit out of it. And
Fuck. When you say worse,
No,
as in scary, right? Not as in like quality.
yeah, I'm saying like scary. Like, there are things that are scarier than the Nemesis. Yeah, he's big and like he's fast.
Yeah.
There's things for you to kind of deal with that, but there's other things in the game that take over the scare factor for me anyway.
100%.
But we've been playing the multiplayer mode a lot.
Yeah, which
that
is the Resident
was
Evil
bundled.
Resistance.
Yeah, it was bundled with the game for $60.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say right out, I like that shit.
Yeah, you and I have two very different opinions on this. Two very, 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 very different
No.
opinions. Because I think that is the buggiest, most jankiest, like Eric said, experience I've ever played from Resident Evil.
Man.
And I mean, and again, this doesn't mean I don't like it. I just think it needs to be worked on. And I think this is one of those projects that is not about the right now. I think this is one of those that can hopefully, again, I don't know, but hopefully this is one of those projects they're going to keep updating, keep building on, and eventually it'll turn into a playable title. But right now,
I'm assuming it is one of those things of longevity's sake. I did understand at first why they bundled it with Resident Evil
yeah,
3, just because the game isn't so short. What else can we add to kind of make the $60 worth it?
yeah.
I personally don't think it's still worth the $60,
No.
though I am enjoying the shit out of it regardless. But I was gonna say something I forgot. But yeah, I'm glad, I'm happy that they did that they bundled it, because I did want to play it. I didn't want to spend like $60 and then maybe like another 30 or whatever for that. But I am kind of upset that you can't buy it separately, or that it's not free to play and then there's in-game purchases or some shit like that. Like, that's the only way to get Resistance. So like, if you're even remotely interested in it and you don't even want to play Resident Evil, you have to buy Resident Evil for $60 to play Resistance, which I think is stupid. I understand why they did it, but like, I wish there was an option to just buy Resistance, or like a free version where you pay money for like the in-game add-ons or points and shit like that, kind of like Warzone is.
I was gonna say just exactly what they did with Warzone.
Yeah,
but I mean, you know what? They might just be clinging it to 3 until the sales start dwindling. You know,
that's true.
And then release it separately. And but they need to work on it, man. It's super janky.
Nah, as far as that, man, I play by myself. I think it's you, dude.
Me, dude. What did I do?
I was playing by myself, man. It's not as janky as you keep. It's not.
Oh, so I make it janky, is what you're saying? I jank it up.
I think you're jank is what it is.
I make bullets not register and attacks go through enemies and not. I do that.
I don't think that's never happened where it like shit don't go through things. Like, that's never happened.
Look, the main complaint that I have with the game is specifically when the boss characters come out. Like, for example, when the Tyrant comes out. Mr. T. It's not his name, but I'm gonna call him that. Mr. X.
Mr. X.
When Professor X comes out in that wheelchair, he just powers through you. Like, there's nothing you can do. And granted, yes, I know that's the character, but it's not like the dodge mechanic is there. It's not like you have the mobility.
You do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'm telling you. Look, the game is asymmetrical for a reason, which means that you have to work. Listen, no, you listen to me now. You have to work together in order to overcome everything. I've been playing the game a little bit longer than you, and I can tell you those characters are not as bad if you work together and you pick the characters who are team players. I'm telling you, like, there's a reason why I was saying on the stream, pick these dudes, because they can stun these characters, and once you do that, they're nothing. Like, the game is fun when you work together.
John, I understand how asymmetrical. I understand. I've played Evolve. I understand how those games work. Obviously, not one character is going to be a complete thing because the whole team has to be a perfect balance. I get it. The game sucks. All right, the game sucks.
You suck at it.
That could also be a big part of it.
That is like the X factor, because I literally played by myself after stream. We lost like every game, I think, except for one.
We won one.
We won one, right? I played 3 games by myself. I won 2 out of those 3 games.
So hold on, let me get this straight. Obviously it's a cooperative experience, right? So there's more than 2 players. There's not just you and me. There's 2 other players. Right. And you are blaming me specifically.
Yes. Because there's 2 out of 4 people. And you ain't doing the shit you gotta do.
I am doing the shit. What are you talking about?
We lost. You suck.
There's 4 players.
I'm telling you, man. I had a good time with that.
Like I said to you off stream and off camera and everything. I am down to play it again, and I do want to try the mastermind mode. So, like I said, I'm not gonna delete the game. I joked about it, but. Nope. So far, like, first impressions and all that, I'm not impressed with it. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm willing to stick with it just because I do like the Resident Evil franchise.
I think it's a refreshing change of pace. I think it's refreshing. I think I said it on stream, but I've been wanting like a multiplayer experience for Resident Evil, like a good one. everybody hated Raccoon City when that came out, like not too long ago. Everybody said it was like fucking ass. So I was really excited to hear about this one, and I'm not disappointed. I didn't have any expectations for it, but I'm not disappointed in what I got. I like. Yes, there are things. It's very limited. There's only like 10 characters, 5 being mastermind characters, 5 being like the survivors, and you can just kind of tell right now it's very bare bones, and they are going to keep adding to it.
Yeah.
But like from what I got, I'm not disappointed. I'm enjoying it. I kind of want to keep I kind of want to keep experimenting with it and see what works and what doesn't. And you trash. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what else to say.
Incorrect. The game is trash.
It's not.
But you know what, man? Speaking of trash.
I don't even know where you're going.
I was gonna say you're in front of me, and I don't like it.
I beat you twice. Dude.
I noticed. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm getting kind of mad. So I just, because in the last race you just came up to me last second and passed me because I got blue shelled, but it's cool.
I was gonna red shell you after the fact, but I didn't want to do.
Oh, so you were just gonna make me mad on stream?
Yeah, either way,
okay.
you were gonna get upset.
Okay. I said on stream on podcast.
Like, you shivering right now.
Anyway, man, look. You made me mad.
Well, speaking of racing and cars.
Oh shit! You're doing it.
You know, I am doing it. It's happening.
Oh God.
The premiere exclusive Fast and Furious podcast is back, baby.
Hey, yeah!
Hobbs and Shaw
I clicked the wrong button.
All right, that's you, man. We talked about this. We had a conversation.
I'm playing Mario Kart. We're playing and potting. It's hard to hit the buttons.
That's the point. We can't talk shit about other people and then fuck it up when we do it. That's why.
Hold on. We're to play in pod. We're not to play pod and soundboard. It's different.
Oh, get out of here with that shit.
Go ahead. Say it again. Say it again.
Hobbs and Shaw is getting a sequel.
Hey! Surprising absolutely nobody.
Of course not. It wasn't like the highest grossing Fast and Furious movie.
I don't know, and I don't want to make that assumption because I definitely do not know.
I think it is. But I mean, it made bank regardless if it being the highest or not.
Well, that franchise prints money. Of course it made bank.
Yeah, but Hobbs and Shaw, I'm pretty sure it beat out everybody. I'm pretty sure it did.
Again, I'll take your word for it. I am not sure myself. I haven't looked it up.
But anyway, yeah, like it's a Fast and Furious is a money-making machine, and Hobbs and Shaw is like the newest thing in their franchise, so of course they were gonna make more.
Yeah,
they're making a sequel.
I want a sequel. I liked what they did with Hobbs and Shaw. It was pretty good. I liked it.
I didn't even fucking see the first one.
It's good. It's good. I liked it. Again, but it's good.
It's really good.
It's good with the grain of salt that is the Fast and the Furious franchise. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you go in there with high expectations anyway. You know. Not like high expectations, but I don't think you're like, this is quality cinema.
No, it is. But
oh, okay, never mind.
The only thing that it's not necessarily a negative. I just, with John Cena being in the franchise now.
He is in the franchise now.
That movie got pushed back, right? That's why I don't remember what happened in that one.
In Fast, is it 10?
The new one. Right, Fasten Your Seatbelts. That's the one he's in.
Is it Fast 9? Is it Fast 9 or Fast 10?
No, Fast 10. It's Fast 10. Yeah, it's Fast 10. Okay, that got delayed. That's why I don't know what happened in it. But with John Cena in it, and it looks like Hobbs and Shaw are doing their own thing, and then these movies are doing their own thing.
You know what I'm probably figuring that they're doing? Because I think they said that this one's the last one.
The last Hobbs and Shaw or the last Fast 10?
No, I think they said Fast 10 is the last Fast and Furious movie.
Uh-huh.
I think so. So with John Cena being introduced, I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow put him in Hobbs and Shaw. Like maybe what happens in Fast 10 leads to Hobbs and Shaw.
Wait, I thought the Fast 10 was going to be a two-parter.
Is it two-parter?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Well, either way, I'm saying like maybe somehow, because John Cena just got put into this. I think they're on the latter half of the Fast and Furious movies anyway. But Hobbs and Shaw just started. So it's like maybe they're gonna like somehow put him in Hobbs and Shaw. Maybe it's like a triple buddy movie or like some shit. We'll see. Or maybe John Cena is gonna be the new face of Fast and Furious.
I don't think it's gonna be the new face of Fast and Furious.
I don't know.
It's Vin Diesel. And
I think isn't that Vin Diesel done with him?
I don't know. He's the one who keeps pushing him out, so I don't know.
You do keep pushing him out.
So anyway,
and then
I'll reach out to him and then we'll get an official word because we're the official
We are the-
Fast and Furious podcast. So I'll let him know.
So yeah, well, once we know, y'all know.
But man, that's not the only thing that Fast and Furious got going on out here, John. That's not it.
It's not.
That's not it. You think
not.
the premiere Fast and Furious podcast is just gonna give you another movie release date? I mean,
No.
announcement. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Nah.
no, we don't. That's not how we work. We out here giving you the best Fast and Furious content. MK's a little
Yeah.
kind of slipping right now. Spawn came out, but that was about it.
Well, I mean, they're done. That's the end of it for now until the next fighter pass.
Well, Ash was
Yeah, that falls into the next fighter pass.
yeah, but that was leaked. You know, that's content.
We'll talk about that. But look, you think we might be playing a Nintendo game right now, and Mario is the face of it. You think he's the only one with Legos, huh?
Yeah, you think Mario? You think it makes sense for Mario to have Legos, idiot?
Shush. You thought that made sense? Hell nah. You know Fast and Furious got to get up in that.
You ever wanted to make a Lego car?
You ever wanted to make a Lego Charger?
You,
Dom's car?
you ever wanted a Dominic Toretto Lego vehicle?
Well, now you can, because Fast and Furious Legos are coming out. And you know what, bitch? I'm buying that.
Hold up now. You're gonna get that, but you're not gonna get the fucking Lego.
You cut out a little bit. Say it again. I'm not going to get what?
You're gonna get the Fast and Furious ones, but you're not gonna get the Mario ones.
100%.
You were talking so much shit when Mario said that he was gonna get his.
I'm sorry,
When
John.
Mario didn't say shit, but when they announced that they're getting it.
Am I the premier Mario podcast guy, John, or am
true.
I the premier Fast and Furious
True.
podcast?
Respect
I'm
the
buying that
brand.
Lego. I'm doing a video.
We gotta respect the brand.
We're gonna pot and Lego.
play. Well, we are technically playing potting.
Yeah, no, but we're gonna pot and Lego.
You play with Legos, you stupid bitch.
You don't play with Legos. You build
What
them.
the fuck are you talking
build
about? They're toys.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna buy them. I'm excited. I love wasting money on stupid shit, so I'm gonna do it.
Same.
So
Same. I
mean,
do enjoy wasting money.
so I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
I'm excited. What other properties of like stupid proportions can they make more Legos out of?
Right, give me more. I want Godzilla Legos.
I was just about to say that.
I want
Like some dog. If they do a Kong versus Godzilla Lego set
Oh hell no! I'm buying that and I'm building
or
it. And it's
Bionicles,
Bionicles. Who the fuck cares about Bionicles?
or like you remember when there was like they do a Transformers section. You know what I'm saying?
John.
So it's like they transform into like this giant Tonka truck. Oh, it's King Kong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Look. That nonsense just put me somewhere else. So John, you know how, John Cena was in Bumblebee,
Okay.
and you know how he's now in Fast and Furious. What if this is the beginning of the amazing crossover?
Transformers and but actually
Tell me it wouldn't be fly. Imagine Bumblebee doing that flippy shit that he did with Shia LaBeouf when he was transforming out of the Camaro into Bumblebee and Shia LaBeouf was flying screaming on the freeway. Now imagine that.
when he like flipped and grabbed him or something.
Yeah. Imagine that, but it's Dom, and instead of him screaming, he's doing cool shit in the air, fighting somebody.
He's over here curb stomping the oxygen so that the bad guys can't breathe.
Yeah, imagine that, John.
Actually,
That'll be
the early Transformer movies were not that off from what Fast and Furious became.
exactly. So imagine.
You know, isn't that crazy? Like, literally, everybody was mad at the Fast and Furious Transformers for being like this action-packed, like, what the fuck's the point bullshit. But that's literally Fast and Furious. That's literally Fast and Furious.
Oh no.
And everybody's okay with that.
No,
Oh,
you're wrong. You're wrong, and let me explain to you why you're wrong with these words
Okay.
that I'm about to say to you right now.
Okay.
Okay, Transformers became a literal CGI fuckfest of explosions and nonsense, and story made no fucking sense. Fair. Are you with me
You
so
are
far?
Explaining.
No. Fair, right? Cool. I know it's fair because I'm saying it. Fast
Okay.
and Furious, while yes, has aspects that upon first glance, can seem to be the same, but really there's an underlying theme of family there, John.
Ah, you're right.
You
It's
see
the
what I'm
family
saying?
aspect.
It's family. That's the thing. So they use these crazy moments and all around epic shit. And
I thought you were gonna say all around good guy George of the Jungle.
I was, but I decided not to. They use that to teach
Okay.
you about family matters and family and the importance of family
What does that
while
have to
being
do
a
about
family
Steve
film
Urkel, huh?
about family. Okay,
So you're
John?
saying the difference is that
Family.
one's about family, the other one's about bullshit?
Yeah, the other one's about explosions.
All right, that makes sense. I thought
Okay.
you were gonna say the difference is that we are not the premier Transformers podcast. We are the premier Fast and Furious podcast. So that kind of talk is not tolerated.
No, John. No, I am a journalist. Okay? So I need you to
I
need
thought
you
you
to
were
get
gonna
right.
continue on with something, but never mind.
All right, and I'm a family man too, so
There you go.
it hurts me when you say things like that.
When you be talking shit about Fast and Furious like that.
Yeah, because I too am a family man, and I punched a building one time.
That's true. I apologize.
Okay,
I apo-
so
I will stop spreading these rumors about Fast and Furious.
I got it.
These
I know where you're
rumors.
going with that. Here it comes, baby. There's rumors out there, John,
All right.
that for Mario's 35th anniversary, they're remastering every fucking game he's ever been in forever.
You're right. We're getting Super Mario, the first one, when they're in the Mario Bros. When they're in the pipes.
Yeah, we're getting a remake of that one.
We're getting a remake of that.
Only that one though.
Mm-hmm.
And Donkey Kong, the original
Because
one.
he's only been in that. Actually,
You know what? I'll take Mario versus Donkey Kong, but
imagine they do a 1v1, or like, oh, pitch of the week. Here we go.
oh god, I hate
Imagine
this.
They do. Imagine they do a 1v1 mode, right?
Right,
Of the classic Donkey Kong, correct?
right.
Where one person is playing as Donkey Kong, the
True.
other person is playing as Mario, right?
True.
And in like Resident Evil Resistance, Donkey Kong is like the mastermind, and he is throwing barrels, of different types,
Right.
and Super Mario has to get to the top of the tower to save. I think it's Paulina, or is it? It's not Peach at this point, right? I think it's Paulina.
It's Paulina. Paulina?
I think it's Paulina. Paulatina.
Whatever.
Paul. She's saving
saving Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
So it's like a 1v1 mode of like Donkey Kong has to stop Super Mario has to get to Paul. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Nintendo, hop on that.
You know what? It doesn't sound bad. I'm not mad at
Doesn't
that.
sound that bad.
I'm not
And
mad at that.
it's not like it's not asymmetrical. It's symmetrical 1v1 mode.
No, it's super asymmetrical because Donkey Kong's gonna be up there throwing shit.
He's not gonna be out here. It's symmetrical. He's the mastermind and he's in the shits, right?
That makes it
And
asymmetrical.
How is that asymmetrical?
Because I'm saying it is.
Asymmetrical means that there's an imbalance in the teams.
Is that what that means?
Boy,
I just thought it meant game is horseshit.
no.
Because there's not one good asymmetrical shooter out here.
Well, there's not many asymmetrical shooters.
Anyway, but no, that idea doesn't sound terrible. I feel like it'd be boring to play as
Uh,
Donkey Kong.
Nah, he's just a hater, bro.
He's just gonna throw barrels. He's literally pressing A.
No, man, you don't understand. You're not a game developer like me.
Oh, okay, my bad. You're right.
You don't develop games like I.
No, honestly, that sounds like a pretty decent idea. I wouldn't be mad at that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You're just a hater.
But the real news, John, was that they came out here and announced
Talk about.
they didn't announce it. My bad. But everybody and their mama reported on the fact that I just got hit with a red shell and that
Everybody reported on it.
everybody reported on that.
Otaku said Alex from the Playing Pod.
Right, the only video
Not
game
the word.
podcast that plays in
Right.
pods.
They said the whole. That's the title.
That's the title of the podcast. Said that the remaking, God damn it, remastering that one, Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and then the Galaxy series for the Switch is what the
Yes.
rumors are. And I, for one, hope and pray that these rumors are true because yes,
I'll take them all.
yeah, honestly, if it's a true remake, updated graphics, all that good stuff, Mario 64, I'm on board 100%. Now, I hope they don't just port. Even if even if they do port it, I'm buying it. But if
Yes.
I hope they touch it up, similar to remember what they did on the DS when they touched up the graphics, added more characters, stuff like that for 64.
Yes.
Something like that, but more. Don't just give me
I
that
would
version.
like. I think the trend now being set by Capcom and Square Enix is that yes, we want remasters, but we want updated versions of the games of old. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Don't do that. 343 and Bungie remade Halo prior.
But there's the difference between just making the game look pretty and literally changing everything.
Yeah, okay, true, fair. I'll give you that.
And that's why I'm specifically giving it to Capcom and Square Enix. 'Cause, yeah, remasters are a thing. I'm not saying that they're the first to do it.
Yeah, but
I'm
mainly,
saying
you're correct.
that they're the
here.
ones. The trends now is like, yeah, there's remasters, but with updated gameplay mechanics of games like of its game. Also, but like keeping the same narrative and like little tweaks to the narrative to fit like this new style.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy VII is doing it. It's supposed to be crazy, which I think it either came out or it's about to come out.
It's about to come out. That's just about to drop this month.
I do want to play that.
Me too.
And then Resident Evil 2 and 3. This is like a trend that's happening and it's paying off for the most part. I didn't really look into the sales for Resident Evil 3, but I mean Resident Evil 2 was like one of the best games of 2019.
Oh,
when it came
100%.
out.
100%.
And so it would be cool to see Nintendo do that with their games. So like kind of in the style of if they do Super Mario 64, if they do Mario 64, maybe touch up the gameplay, like not the gameplay but the level.
Well, the gameplay was Mario 64's gameplay was top notch. I wouldn't touch that up too much, but
Well, I mean, it's just the same thing as like all their other games, but I'm saying like touch up the levels for a modern crowd,
yeah.
Or like small tweaks to old levels so like classic fans can be like, oh shit, like you mechanic some shit. It'd be nice, But the other ones like Sunshine and Galaxy, I guess don't touch those because they're still kind of fresh.
You see, and that's where the issue is. But I'll take them because like the reason why they remade Resident Evil gameplay is because those tank controls aged horribly, and I mean they were bad back then. Honestly, let's be real. So
it was really ugly.
Yeah, that was more of a limit to the system, I believe. But the gameplay in Mario 64 and Galaxy and all them, like they're top notch. They were good back then. They still hold up now. So I think keep it. Just make it pretty. Make it pretty. Maybe tweak it for the Switch or whatever, but because obviously Galaxy is a very big motion controlled game.
Yes.
So
I would tweak that. Though.
Yeah, obviously take that bullshit off because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to play it on the Switch Lite because the Switch Lite doesn't have the removable Joy-Cons. So I mean,
they don't.
They know that they made the fucking console. So
they're obviously they're not gonna alienate.
Yeah.
The Lite. That's their new baby.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope that these are real because I didn't play through Sunshine all the way. I played it, but I didn't play it all the way. I didn't play through the Galaxy series at all just because I hated the Wii and the Wii U was garbage. So the Switch gives me a chance to go back and play those games. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I want Donkey Kong. Give me Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
I know it's not their business, but give me Donkey Kong. Stop playing around with me.
But 100% want that. I hope it's real.
You know what game they should remaster?
War of the Monsters.
No.
War of the Monsters. That game needs to come out.
Remember that there's an insect game?
Jet Force Gemini?
Is it called Jet Force Gemini?
On Rare Replay?
The one where there's like insects and you shoot them.
And the head blows up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jet Force Gemini.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, do that.
Why? That has nothing to do with anything we're talking about.
Imagine, I'm just talking about remasters now, but imagine like updated insects that explode. That sounds pretty tight.
That
sounds pretty tight.
Sounds like, no, I don't need that.
Bro, what the hell, man?
No, Jet Force Gemini, whatever. Look, hey, look.
I'm gonna play that.
Just play it on Rare Replay. It's on there.
It's not the same.
Entirely the same. Hey, look, man. I'm not playing with you. Frustrated me. War of the Monsters is the only game that needs to come out. That's it.
No.
That's the best game of all time.
Yeah, but no. Nobody want that.
Everybody wants that.
You want that.
Oh, yeah, of course I want that. It's the best game of all time.
It's not the best game of all time.
Name me a better fighter game. Go ahead.
A better fighter?
A better monster fighter.
Godzilla, the one for PS3, PS4 that came out.
That is the worst game ever made of all time. That piece of shit. Anyway, John, but that's not the only rumors that are out
What?
here swirling.
There's more swirled rumors?
There's more swirled rumors, John. And that is that Dragon's Lair is getting a series and
Yes.
by Netflix, and that Mr. Ryan Reynolds himself is gonna be yup. Deadpool himself
Guy?
is gonna be Dragon Lair man.
Guy?
Why are you saying guy?
Because he's in that movie.
Oh yeah, the one
Free Guy?
Free Guy, yeah.
Thanks, Free Guy.
Yeah, that one. Him.
Deadpool?
I think that is a perfect casting just because every time Ryan Reynolds is casted in something, it's a perfect casting.
Yes, I think he is perfect casting. It just, man, he understands.
Can you say that again? You kind of lagged a little bit.
He's a nerd, man, and he understands the fan base behind these things, and either he is passionate about it or he does the research and shit. So like him helming or being a part of the Dragon's Lair, I already know it's gonna be good. Like I don't even need to get into it because he understands the shits. He understands the shits. Like ever since Deadpool, like I trust him with anything. Like, I trust him with anything. I don't care.
Do you believe him? Do you believe them? Like when they say, like celebrities, oh yeah, we game and we do this. Like Henry Cavill with Witcher, him with whatever the fuck he's in, and
Deadpool.
then freaking who was the other person? The Rock with Rampage. Like, oh yeah, we love these games and we're gonna do them right. Do you believe them?
The only person I don't believe is The Rock.
Yeah, I don't believe. Actually, no, I believe he played Rampage.
I believe he's played Rampage, but not to the point where he's like, this is the shit. Like I did like this. There's no way you could have like done Rampage that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you rocked it. Like you did the Rock thing where you were in the movie and it was like a subpar version of what the shit is, but it's okay because you're The Rock. Like you did the thing where you show up. But
true. But Ryan Reynolds is on. He has a track record. Detective Pikachu.
Exactly. But you can tell that Ryan Reynolds really cares about the shit that he's talking about. Like he doesn't play Pokemon. I don't think he did. I think he knows of it, but I think he said that he's done research on it because he knows it's very important.
Yeah.
Like he said he had no idea what half the shit was, and then he looked into it. Like even if he doesn't know it, he does his due diligence, and that's important.
Right.
Henry Cavill, I do believe that he fucking plays that shit like 100 times because he's gone on record to say it. And that one interview when they were talking to him about his like what's his favorite like the whole Xbox PlayStation debate.
Yeah.
He just said PC, and he was talking about his build and how he spent hours of World of Warcraft just playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah, but Terry Crews also built a PC, and you think he's out here like you believe him?
But he doesn't play games.
Yes, he does.
Maybe now he does, but he said that he knew nothing about gaming. He knew nothing about that shit when that shit first came out. Like I was watching interviews. His PC, that was something he did to bond with his son, who was watching live streams of other gameplay.
Terry Crews you're talking about?
Yeah. He was watching live streams and he was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then his son was like, "Oh, I'm watching people play games online," and he was like, "That's retarded." But he was like, "Oh, this is a bonding moment with my son. This is what's cool now." And then they built a PC together, and then they live streamed the whole thing. So like at least I do believe him when he says no, I didn't, because that man is fucking
yeah.
But there's certain people I do believe. The Rock I don't. Because I think there is a sort of a top coat of bullshit on top of The Rock's like just charismatic personality. And not to say that it's like he's faking the charisma, but I'm just like, I don't think you played Rampage as much as you say you do.
No, I was like, because The Rock apparently loves everything. There's
'Cause,
no
like,
way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like The Rock looks like he's so charismatic and he's so loving. Oh, I love this. Like, oh, like the whole like, oh, I love the Fast and Furious franchise. That's why we're doing the blah blah blah, like this shit. Oh, like always passion. The only thing I know for a fact that he believes in 100% is his brand with Under Armour. That's the only thing.
That and his tequila.
And his tequila. But everything else is just like, oh, I love this and this and then blah blah blah. Like, I don't think you do. Not as much as like maybe you enjoy it, but I don't think you like it as much as you say you do.
You know who I'm pretty sure was a real gamer and all that good stuff, but just came off disingenuous? Ronda Rousey. When she did the whole Facebook thing.
I can see it.
I don't know. I don't doubt that she really does game and all that
like,
good stuff, but just the way that Facebook bullshit came out, I was like,
Wait, what Facebook bullshit?
She has a partnership with Facebook, or she's gonna stream games, or she's already doing it.
Get out of here! I didn't know that.
She's like a once a week or once a month thing. I don't know. It's nothing. It's not like a daily thing. But yeah.
Oh my goodness! I think she has the opposite of The Rock's problem, where it's like. You are so not charismatic that I don't believe a fucking word you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I said
The Rock is like, oh, I love mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is the shit. I've always been passionate about mayonnaise. Oh, The Rock loves mayonnaise. This girl can I literally eat mayonnaise all the time. Shut the fuck up. No, you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't. Shut up. And she probably does love mayonnaise too.
She probably loves mayonnaise.
Just shut up.
That's probably your favorite condiment. But no,
right.
Like, shut up, Ronda Rousey. You don't know shit.
Yeah, and I like Ronda. I just when the whole gamer thing came out with her, like I saw the trailer, I'm like, this sounds like bullshit.
Like, but, this smells like ass.
Yeah, but yeah, no, the Rock, yeah, I believe every word he says, even though like in the back of my mind I don't. But he convinces me.
Yeah, it's like I don't care if you don't like it like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm with you. If The Rock got a partnership with Facebook and said I've been gaming my whole life,
yeah,
nothing but gaming.
Exactly.
I love gaming.
I would watch the shit out of that.
I'm like, I've seen most of your career. I believe you.
It's like I've literally watched you most of my life. Yeah. Not once have you referenced games except for Rampage when you were in it.
Yeah, I definitely believe
Doom.
You. And the way your body looks and the way you've grown throughout the years. I believe you. You do nothing but game.
Yeah, you game all the time.
All the time. That's all you do.
You're a fucking gamer, bro.
24/7.
You do that shit. You game, bro. Nah, but you can't say that about like gamers is.
No. I'm just
bodies because
I'm just kidding.
Cavill's fucking jacked to the noins.
I'm joking just because like most of his like when you're wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when the era that he was wrestling.
That's literally all you do.
Yeah, and mobile game. You know, gaming isn't as mobile as it is now. What he was coming up.
Right.
So it's not like he could have a Switch with him, or it's
right.
He had to bring the fucking 64 with you or the PlayStation, whatever it was back then. So, yeah, whatever.
Like, no, but I would believe anything he said.
Yeah,
I believe he's a huge Doom fan. I'm sure he's playing Eternal right now.
100%, especially because
he was in Doom.
Yep.
Because he was in Doom, I know for a fact that he plays Doom all the time. I'm sure he knows exactly what's going on in the story right now, and he's keeping tabs with Doom ever since he did the movie back in like 2000, whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I know for a fact The Rock does that. You don't even have to ask me. Ronda Rousey, what, you telling me she likes Mortal Kombat? Fuck that noise. What she did the voiceover for Sonya Blade. Okay.
That was the worst voiceover of all time, by the way.
That was really bad. Bad.
It was really bad though.
It was really bad.
It took me out so much every time she opened her mouth.
Everybody else, to be fair, the voice acting in Mortal Kombat isn't like the best, but she certainly was the worst.
No, but she just sounded like Ronda. She didn't like. It's like when Beyonce voiceovers. It's like you just sound like you.
Oh man, did you see The Lion King?
I got to the point where she opened her mouth and I stopped. I cut the movie off.
No, you got to get to the end.
No, I'm kidding. I actually didn't even make it that far.
You got to get to the end where she has to show that urgency. When she has to show urgency. Yeah, you can believe that shit. She said, "Lions attack!"
Oh God.
Just like that.
I'm alright.
And I was like, somebody give this girl an Oscar. Somebody give it to her.
So she can stop. So that it's off the bucket list that she never does it again.
Give her that award so she goes back. No, wouldn't that give her more?
No, because once you have an Oscar, you're done. What else you gotta do?
Get
another one Oscar? Nah, I don't want another one.
Yeah.
I already have one. I like
you
this
be
one.
the asshole who's got 1 Oscar or like 5 Oscars? That means you did good 5 times.
I'd rather have. John,
I
look,
did good that one
the way
time.
my life is going, I'm getting no awards ever, so I'll be happy with one Oscar.
I'm getting no Oscars.
Right, I'll be happy
I
with
don't
my
even-
one
I
fake
don't
Oscar.
even know a dude named Oscar.
I actually don't. So there's that.
God damn it.
You know an Oscar?
I don't know an Oscar.
Like De La Hoya, but like I don't know him.
I mean, I don't know him.
Yeah.
Technically Oscar from Shark Tale, but I don't know Will Smith. I'd like to.
Yeah.
I would like to know Will Smith. You think Will Smith plays games?
Probably not.
No, he's out here living his life.
He's yeah, probably not.
Anybody who jumps out of a helicopter does not play video games. It's just
That doesn't even begin to make sense.
that doesn't. I mean, it don't correlate. I don't have time to sit down and
Right, I'm too busy jumping
pretend.
on copters.
I'm over here jumping out of choppers. You know, I'm out here. I'm out here jumping out for shit. I don't have time for that. Does that make sense? That makes
Okay,
sense.
all right, man. Look, we're talking about all these actors and stuff, but what do actors do, John?
Act
Yes, in what, John?
movies.
Yes. So there's a movie, John, with all these delays that's happening. That's not being delayed. Oh no, John. It's coming out right on time.
Are you talking about Venom?
I'm talking about Venom.
Oh, yeah, man, that took me a hot second. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Talking about
I gave you the topics, and I did not get that.
Venom, the movie with the adrenaline momentum. Venom is coming out.
Wow. All right.
It's coming out right on time, and I hope it does. I hope it does, because the way this is going, no movies are coming out in 2020.
For real.
I'll
Or
take-
they're just going straight to digital release, right?
Yeah, a lot of them have gone straight
Onward.
to digital.
Onward just came to Disney Plus.
It's on Disney
That
Plus.
That movie just came out. I watched it last night.
It's good.
It's really good. It's a really good movie.
Okay.
It touches on your heartstrings. Hey, man, I don't know if I've ever told you this. You, bro.
You cut off what?
I love you, dude. I love you, brother.
Love me?
Yeah, man.
That queer
That's what that
boy
movie-
out of here.
That's what that movie did.
Oh.
To me. I love you, bro. That's a good movie.
That's how good it was. That's how
Yeah.
good Onward was.
Yeah. Onward was so good that I love you, bro. Let me just gotta throw it out there. I feel like I don't say that enough. So there you go. That's how good that movie was. You should watch it.
Is Dad a pair of pants or something? There's something I need to know about.
His dad is a pair of pants.
Isn't that about like them finding their dad or something?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he
It's like
turns into a pair of pants.
no, it's like his their father passes, and they found this magical spell because it's like ye old times, but like modern ye old time.
Right.
And they find a spell, or his dad gives him a spell or some shit to bring him back for 24 hours, so they get to hang out with him for a day.
That is not a happy premise to a movie.
It's not. It's very sad. And the one that Tom Holland plays, he's never met his dad.
This is not a happy. I'm not watching this.
It's super sad, but it's actually really good. You should watch it. But they do the spell.
You gotta
but-
just spoil the fucking movie.
This is the premise. This is the premise of the movie.
I
They
don't know.
fuck up-
I don't know this.
I'm trying to tell you this. I mean, they fuck up the spell, and they only get it. half
Are you
right.
sure this is the? I don't remember this from the trailers.
It is. I'm telling you, it is. Yeah. So they have
That,
to,
now hold on. That doesn't sound like the trailers.
It is.
I've seen the trailers. None of this rings a bell.
You asked me. I'm trying to explain.
Okay,
it
now
to
leave,
you.
leave it there.
I'm
Leave it
let-
there.
no, I'm
Just
trying to- I'm
no,
trying to
no.
explain to
Leave
you.
it there.
They have to do the spell, so they.
You're gonna
so
keep
they-
going.
I'm trying to explain it to
You're
you.
just ruining the movie.
No, I'm not. I'm
It's-
not gonna. It's the premise of the movie. I can't ruin the premise.
John, this wasn't in the trailer.
Alex, yes, it was.
No, it
the
wasn't.
The first trailer didn't tell you shit.
Okay, that's
But then
the
the
only one I'm
second
going off
trailer-
of.
Okay, well, bitch, that's a teaser trailer. They don't tell you shit.
All right, well, leave me tease. Do not.
Well, they gotta fix it. That's it. They just they gotta. Fix
Oh,
it.
is that what I cut off?
Yeah, I'm literally almost done. They half did it. I'm trying to explain to you because you said, "Oh, their dad's a pair
Also,
of
this
pants."
is just fucking Brotherhood.
It's My Hero
This is-
Academia.
no, not My Hero. This is,
Yikes. It's
Full
Full
Metal
Metal
Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
it is.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. But you're like, don't spoil it.
Well, yeah, because the only trailer I saw was them opening the door or some shit going outside.
No, man, they have to do the spell, but the spell is active, so they have to go on this quest to finish the spell, so they get to see their dad,
Okay,
who's a pair of pants.
See, I told you.
Well, legs.
I
He's
told you it was a
legs.
pair of pants.
He technically was the pants. These legs have pants.
So, dude, his dad was like a walking dick.
Essentially an ass. But it's a really good movie.
I'm not watching
I
it.
would watch it.
No.
You should watch it. It's really, really
No,
good.
it's gonna make me cry, and I don't want to do that.
It's not gonna make you cry. You
Yeah.
a bitch.
Bro, you come in here with the "I love you, brother." I love you, brother, because you saw the movie. Hell no.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man. You know, sometimes you gotta say you love.
Hey,
No,
man.
no, I love you, man.
I like
Anyway,
too, man.
Venom-
But you know what? Venom 2's coming out in October. And yeah, the adrenaline momentum won't stop. You think Eminem is gonna make a Venom 2 song?
Venom
Venom 2 got more momentum. Venom is back again. Carnage.
He's a blue doo doo.
Carnage is not blue.
It's got a rhyme. Venom 2.
Oh, Venom 2. Carnage is not blue. Blue.
Carnage is a food. He eats doo doo.
Yeah,
Dude, lyrical miracle, my guy.
yeah, right. I'm with
I
it.
hope he comes back.
I hope it does Venom 2. The song.
I hope there's at least an Eminem cameo who has nothing to do with the comics other than the fact that he just did the
Why would there be an
Oops,
Eminem cameo?
'cause he did the song.
That makes less sense than him doing the first song.
No, what are you talking about? It'd be like someone spills Venom or like Carnage fucking spill some shit. It's like, oh man, that was my mom's spaghetti. And that's it. Like that's the whole thing. That's it. That's all I want. Oh, come on, man, my mom made me this spaghetti. It's, like just spills on his chest.
Okay, this is the last
of the
episode of the
week.
Play and Pod
What are you
podcast.
talking about?
Coming out with that bullshit.
Oh, come on, man, my
He
mom made me this.
He comes out with like, no, it's like that King Bach vine where the spaghetti came out of his pocket, but it's Eminem doing it. Yo, that's it.
Yo, I don't think I ever want to hear that noise.
I think
No,
that,
man.
I see. I took your cameo and I made it better.
Nah, man. He has to play it straight. Oh, come on, man. It's my mom's spaghetti. What the fuck? That's it. Anyway, yeah, it's not getting delayed.
Yeah.
I feel like it will be though.
I feel like if it depends on how long this whole situation takes.
But right now it doesn't seem to be getting any better. In fact, it's getting
Worse. It's getting worse.
anti better. It's getting in better.
It's getting unbetter.
It's getting unbetter.
Which
It's getting worse.
it's getting worse. It's getting so worse.
It's getting real bad out here.
Bitch.
Worse. Did you know saying things are bad?
But yeah, man, Venom 2. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I like the first one. I hope it goes. I hope this one gets rated R because the first one was supposed to be rated R, but they pussied out.
I think that I'm hoping that they do it. Plus, like, I don't think they'll do Carnage justice if it's not.
Right.
Carnage is a gruesome character, he's worse than Venom. So like, you kind of have to show him be worse.
They better, man. I'm tired of these Hollywood people's starting off with something, getting everybody excited, and then pulling out last minute.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
go
announcing it's
for it.
rated R and then just being like, nah.
Yeah, go for it.
Like, don't be bitch made. Just go ahead. Make your rated R movie. It's like, obviously people don't care about the rating. They want you to tell a good story.
Yeah, Logan, Deadpool.
Logan,
that's all we
Deadpool.
want. That's all we want.
It.
Rated
yeah.
R's here, and we're ready for it.
I'm ready. But I don't think it's gonna. I think it might get delayed for real.
I'm not gonna.
was reading that.
I'm not gonna sit here and let you roll that R because it's rated R. Oh
Bet
man,
you
you're
a
so
pirate.
lucky. This is online.
Bet you a pirate would go watch that movie because it's rated R.
I would smack the shit out of you in real life.
That pirate would be like, "Oh, Meiji, I would like to see this. Oh, Meiji, I really want to see
Boo!
that Venom
I boo
movie.
you. You're lucky.
I really want to see that
Oh,
Venom.
shut-
Rated R.
Shut up.
I'll
Shut
I'll
up.
give Venom to all of me booty. I need physical touch. It's been a while.
Don't follow up. I'll give it all of me booty with I need physical touch while
mean,
talking
boy.
to me.
It's itself. I said not by you, ew.
Who you're talking to me?
I'm just letting you know my problem.
You just told me you give me your booty and you need physical touch.
No, I said the movie, you jackass.
No. The movie don't want it. I don't either. But
I think it'll get delayed.
yeah, it all
The way
depends.
things are going, I'm pretty sure it'll get delayed, or they'll do it just in case. I feel, but I'm excited for it. I think the production got delayed. No.
No. There's no way the movie would come out on time if the production got delayed. I think they've been filmed that.
I think. No, I don't think they wrapped on Venom.
Well, how would it come out if they're pushing?
Maybe
Unless they're
reshoots?
planning to fucking shoot it real fast in the summer, but there's no way. That's not.
It's impossible.
No, not that they can't shoot it. They obviously could, but they're kind of just like, oh, hopefully this ends by X date, and
kinda
let's
just
go
like-
for it.
They're probably they're like, let's just keep doing what we're doing. We'll be done by this date.
Nah, I don't. I think they've been done. I don't think any movie's still filmed. Well, let me not say that, but most productions have stopped. Like Batman stopped already. You know?
I'm mad The Witcher got halted.
Well, they can't film it. You know.
I know, but I'm mad about it.
I still didn't finish this first season. I don't think I like it. I'm not sure.
What's wrong with you?
You know, but you
It's
know what?
good.
I know.
Where'd you stop?
I don't even remember.
I don't fucking know, dude. That's a good.
Here's the thing. With things like that, and because the same thing happened with Game of Thrones, it takes me a long time to get through it. I don't know why, but like a long time. Like it took me like 4 watches to get through Game of Thrones.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, like I seen the first season of.
Oh, you're right. Because you didn't finish like season 8 till like months after the fact. I
Yeah,
think.
but and because I saw the first season of Game of Thrones like 5 times, because every time I restart it, I mean every time I go
forgot.
back I forget, or I'm like, let me just start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling Witcher's gonna be like that. But I mean I know what happens because I read the books, so it's not like I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I just can't bring myself to sit down and watch it. I don't know why. It is.
It's a slow start, and it doesn't like. It's very much setting up the world of The Witcher. So once you go in with that eyes of like the season 1 is like introing the people who didn't play the games or.
Well,
read
yes,
the
it's the
books.
first book. It's the first book. The first book does that.
So
It's a bunch of short stories. Like they're not necessarily connected. So yeah, I get it. I've read the book.
they do kind of interconnect.
They connect via characters, and that's it. But every episode has its own plot.
Yeah, exactly. But I'd give it a watch. I really enjoyed it.
Like, no, I
And
fully
then-
plan to finish it. Like I'm not gonna drop it. I just
Yeah.
haven't gotten around to it yet.
And then seeing Henry Cavill, he handsome.
I like him. I need human touch.
I need human touch.
But yeah, man, I'm. They can't film it, man. Like, everything's gonna get delayed. I don't know. I hope Venom doesn't. I hope that means they're done and they're just doing post already. But
I swear I saw like production like production pictures or something like that it got delayed or something. I'm pretty sure. I'm
Well-
just speaking out of my ass at this point, but
well, we'll find out.
fairly certain.
Well, if that's the case, then it's probably most definitely gonna get delayed because
Yeah, we'll see.
There's no there. I don't see this whole virus situation getting under control, giving them enough time to do all that.
Yeah,
By October 2nd, was it?
it was like October 2nd.
Yeah, nah. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm second. Why'd I get hit with a blue shell? I
But-
think I do kind of like the idea though that these coming and they came out right when the.
You cut off. Could you repeat that sentence?
Oh, my bad. I was saying, like, I like the fact that these movies that just so happen to come out right when the quarantine started to happen, that they start doing them digitally
Yeah.
and sending them that way. Because I'm like, one, that's good because then I have new things to watch.
Right.
Second, it's good because then they can still make their money that way.
Right.
Plus, you get to keep it because it's unless I don't know how the fuck they're doing it.
No, you keep it. I don't
Yeah.
think you can rent them.
Yeah, but you get to keep it. Only thing that I'm like super worried about is like the theaters and other places of that nature.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is a huge hit.
Yeah.
And now,
The
and like
biggest
now
releases
that
so far are not hitting theaters. Yeah.
and they're being delayed.
Call me now for your
What's going on there, Eric?
I put my hand up to scratch my nose, and I accidentally fucking hit the soundboard, and for whatever reason, that sound played.
Right. You're just so. Call you for what?
Call me now,
Call you
so
for-
I can fix the theaters, John.
Yeah. So, I got you, player. I got you, boy.
Call me. But yeah, no,
Call
you're right.
me.
But I mean that problem extends well beyond theaters because the longer this goes, the more likely small businesses are just gonna eat shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I say that the way I said it, but yeah, it's not a good situation
yeah,
with the virus.
It sucks, and it's like just kind of keeping it on the theater section is like the weather's starting to get nice, so people are going to be out and about. So, well, not only theaters, but like all these businesses that kind of thrive on the warm weather.
Yeah.
They're fucked because now we're just sitting here for. They extended it till May, I think. So it's like that's 2 months. That's
Well,
2 months.
You're speaking locally. You're
Well,
specifically
yeah,
right
I'm
now.
speaking locally right now. Yeah, I don't know the.
Oh
But
no,
for us-
actually no. That's the whole country. I'm sorry. Yeah, Trump came out and said that.
It is. They did extend it till April 30th, right?
Yeah, at the very least.
Yeah. So it's like that's 2 months of no business at the very least. Amazon's making a killing, but
Yeah,
like,
before
that's-
they got to shut off too.
yeah, but like even then, it's like, it's really fucking everything up. I am glad, being selfish, that games are still coming out.
No, what are you talking about? Last of Us 2 got delayed, buddy.
Right, but
And then yeah, no. On that note though, Last of Us 2 got delayed. no,
That's the
no, that's not what I meant to say. But the reason, like, the game is done essentially. They were just doing bug tests at that point. But the reason they pushed it back is because of logistical reasons. They said that they want everybody to experience it at the same time, around the same time. Meaning, right now, the only way you could have got that game was if you downloaded digitally, right? Not everybody has access to that. So they don't want to screw those players out. The people that, you know, would have to get it physically. The people that
right.
wouldn't be able to play it because of their internet. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I respect that decision.
Yeah, I'm not a. I know. I think was there a couple of people who were like upset about that?
Oh yeah, of course, naturally, and I don't blame them for being upset either. But
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, because the game was set to release recent. Like it was gonna come out soon. No.
yeah, this month I think, or May. I think it was April or May, but it was relatively like soon.
Yeah, which I mean, like it sucks, especially when the game was like literally just about to come out or very close to.
Yeah,
But I mean, like at this point, like with everything that's going on, you kind of have to. It's one of those things that's kind of has to be expected, or something you kind of just have to suck up.
yeah, 100%. Like you can't. Yeah, granted, there's nothing wrong with being upset about it. Nothing wrong. It sucks, especially if you're looking forward to it and you wanted to see what happens next in the story.
Yeah.
You be upset. You can, but understand at the same time that hey, you know, there are people that don't have access that you might have, and it's not fair to them too. So I get it. I completely understand. It sucks, but you know.
I mean, my PlayStation's at your house anyway, so I mean, like,
Yeah.
I am okay with it.
To be honest, I don't even think I was gonna pick that game up, and I like the first one a lot.
You weren't gonna pick up Last of Us 2?
No, probably not.
What the hell?
I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's a really great game. But I'm not like, yeah, let me get the second one. You know, like I'm not.
Yeah, I kind of feel that too.
Yeah, I wasn't like hyped for it. You know, like my hyped
Like
games of this year were
was
Doom.
excited. Yeah, I was like really excited for Doom. Like,
Yeah.
I was excited for Last of Us, but I was never really keeping tabs with Last of Us or yeah, all of that stuff. Like the fact that it was delayed and all that didn't really mean anything to me. Not to say like I don't care about the game or nothing. I don't know. Also, with like the release of the PlayStation 5 coming out soon, well, now I don't know if it's going to come out soon. I think they said that they're not going to delay it, but
Yeah, Microsoft came out and said, hey, we ain't delaying this shit for nothing. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
so
y'all
it's like-
wild.
we'll see how long that lasts. But like with that, like with Last of Us coming out right at the end of the PS4's kind of
Life cycle.
life cycle, with this new generation switch, so it's like, why would I get it for my old system if probably you're going to port it to the new system, or yeah, you're probably going to do what you did last time, or literally as you do PS4. So it's like, why would I even get it right now when I can just wait?
Yeah.
If I really want to play it.
Yeah.
The only game that I was like, even God of War, it's like one of my favorite games. I know you weren't all that excited to get it either.
Oh, yeah, and I ended up loving that game more than that's my favorite
Yeah.
game on the console. That
Yeah,
and Spider-Man.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, whatever. I understand the Naughty Dog's decision to push it back. Plus, at the end of the day, money too. You know, if more people can play, that's more money for me. So I get it. It's you know, you can cover it with we just want everybody to play it at the same time. No, you know, your sales aren't going to be as good right now. If you can't, if you don't have as many copies as you could possibly make, I get that.
I mean, that's the nice PR way of saying we want all of your money.
Yeah.
We want everyone to experience the game at the same time, for money.
Right. Please give me the money.
It's all money now.
But
right?
yeah, I get it, 100%.
I get it. It's not like GameStop that was like, you're kind of essential.
Yo, GameStop, fucking hilarious for that. They're the worst company ever, but they're fucking hilarious.
They keep sending me emails like, you can still pick up your pre-orders. That's still pick up your pre-orders. It's like, oh wait.
Wait, how can you still pick up the pre-orders? I thought they closed.
They're not closing all of the stores. I think. Like I think I just saw an article or something that said they closed down like another 300 or so stores. So they're slowly closing all the stores.
Wait, I thought that close down was meant like they're going out. Those stores are out of business. I didn't think it was like a quarantine close down.
No, they're not out of business. They're out of business.
Oh, I read that article as they're losing 300 more stores.
No, they are literally slowly closing the stores for the quarantine.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're slowly compromising, but they're like kind of keeping them open, but not really.
Yo, Reggie got to get in there and fix that shit. That's the worst PR look of all time.
It's super grimy. Like I literally just got emails like not too long ago saying like some shit. It's like you know, I know a lot of you are worried about your pre-orders or some shit like that. I'm not.
Right, I'm not either.
But yeah, they're like any pre-orders that you have that are like fully paid off, and they made sure to put those in bold. You can come in, like you can call your local GameStop if it's open or some shit like that, and come pick it up.
What?
Like that pickup at door, and like they've been advertising that on their app and everything, like pick up at door, where you literally pay for some or whatever, and then they'll give it to you at the door. You get out.
Oh, you don't get out. You never got in.
Yeah. Oh shit. You got you get out if you ain't get in.
Right. Now that's
Yeah. They've been advertising that to me for quite some time. I'm like, I don't care that much about my Yoda Pop to go outside. Like I can wait. I can wait. It's not that big of a deal. I can do that.
Somebody gotta smack that CEO, man.
It's a grimy look is what it is. It's a really grimy look. Damn.
Oh, I was about to get fucking
Damn,
mad. I was about to get mad.
I wanted you to get mad.
For the,
I threw it too late.
I know the Spotify people are like, what are you talking about? We're playing Mario Kart, obviously, and John threw a red shell, and it almost hit me.
Right when he was about to hit the finish line, I thought I had it, but I threw it.
Oh man, I would have broke all sort of kayfabe, and I just was gonna start saying bad words.
That would have been funny as hell, man. I ruined it. I'm sorry.
Hey man, but speaking of ruining it,
What?
For everybody, Tiger King, baby, Tiger King came out on Netflix.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And Jesus, dude, I at first, my friend, the group chat, you know, that we're in, you know, it spread like the virus. One person saw it. And then all of a sudden, another person saw it, and they started talking, right? And they're like, yo, did you watch it yet? So little by little, everybody started watching it, and eventually it got to me and John, because you ended up finishing it before I did, even though I started it before you.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were watching it. I was like seeing all the memes. Like,
yeah, you fucked up my Netflix order.
That's not my fault.
But yeah, the memes were crazy, and I'm like, all right, you know, what's going on here?
Like, people were sending me memes and shit, and I was just like, well, I don't know what the fuck this is about. Like, it's all over Twitter now. It's all over Instagram. It's hitting all the social media. So I'm like, I don't know what this meme thing is. I like to know the backstory of memes.
Yeah.
So I think Rafa also shared a meme about it.
Yeah. And
I was just like, what the hell is it? And he started telling me about it because they said something about a triple gay marriage.
Yeah.
And I was like, continue. And it was like triple gay marriage, but like you're not gay or some shit like that. One of the memes was like that, and I was like, I don't know what that is. I need someone, a fellow memester, to correspond what the fuck I just saw.
Yeah.
And then Rafa explained it to me, and then I was like, oh, this
Yeah,
is
he
something
just
I...
spoiled that for you.
Well, yeah, he said like minor tidbits, but I already knew that. Like the memes already said it.
Right.
But even if you know, it doesn't stop
The
the
fucking
party
roller
that is
coaster.
Tiger King. Yeah.
Yeah. That so I didn't do that at all. I just saw the trailers and I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Let me watch it. That's as far as that went. I didn't know anything about it until, you know, everybody started talking about it. And then I saw some memes, the Carol Baskin ones, and I'm like,
Yeah, that too.
and I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this? I didn't realize it was part of Tiger King. Yeah, and then I saw the trailer and I was like, this looks like the craziest fucking documentary of all time.
Yeah.
And I saw
like,
it,
"This is a
and
documentary.
yeah, and I saw it, and it was pretty good. I'll admit. It
I
was
liked it a
pretty
lot.
good. I liked it. It just kept getting crazier and crazier, and I didn't know what was going on until the very last episode.
Yeah,
I was like, what is this
about?
about?
Yeah, like, it's a documentary. But I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck. Like, what is this gonna lead to? Like, what is?
Yeah, what's the end game? What am I learning?
Yeah,
And no,
But
it was
learned a lot.
crazy.
I learned a lot. Did I need to know that? No, but
Yeah.
I'm glad I did.
Yeah, did this information impact me in a positive way? No, but I want to pet a tiger, but then I don't at the same time
Because abuse.
because abuse, and I'm conflicted.
Like, is it really though? I'm giving them. Why is it abuse to pet a tiger, but it's not abuse to pet my?
Pet your
Take
what?
that.
You cut off, and that word could be anything.
Oh, pet my dog.
Oh, okay.
Like, why is it abuse to pet tiger, but not my dog? You know
It's everything
Like,
else that goes into it. It's not just the petting part, but
what? What part?
the whole everything else part.
Like what?
The owning the fucking tiger, number one.
What if I just want to pet it though?
Anyway, yeah, that documentary is crazy. I definitely recommend it, especially since we're at these times we have nothing better to do. That's a definitely watch it if you have nothing better to do.
But I'm pretty sure most people have watched it. But I guess because you're trying to get into a thing, but
It kind of spoils.
it's a little spoiler, so I'm gonna try to say it without saying it.
Okay, go ahead.
So something of a murder is talked about. I'm not gonna say anything else, just that was talked about in the
Documentary.
documentary. For all intents and purposes, it's essentially a cold case fight. It's a cold case
Yeah.
because it was unsolved, or yeah, it's essentially unsolved.
Not essentially.
Well, it's not really
unsolved.
it's a missing person that people speculate is a murder.
Right. Okay, that's it.
Which it essentially is still an open case. It's nothing is set in stone, nothing was confirmed. As the documentary says,
Even
But
though X
because-
party obviously fucking did it.
even though like you could see it in their eyes. Have you seen Dexter? Do you know what a sociopath looks like? Anyway, but so
Fucking Dexter. I was like, Dexter's Lab, and then I realized what you were talking
show
about.
Dexter,
Yeah.
Doc, the same eyes, the eyes. It's like you can tell when a person's trying to pretend to be normal. Anyway, but like because of this, because they talk about it a little bit, they essentially are like, hold up now, there's some stuff in this documentary.
Bitch. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But there's some stuff in this documentary that is kind of showing some shit we didn't really look into before, or some of this is looking kind of sketchy. So they reopened the cold case, and then now I think a deputy or like a police officer in Florida is starting to, God damn it, I fell, is starting to reopen the file and then reinvestigate this person and this missing person shit as a homicide, right?
Yeah, that's the term for it.
Right, because it's considered murder, right? That's a homicide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that shit's fucking crazy. Imagine a documentary tells you shit about your job. Like,
No, imagine.
bad.
It's the funniest part. Imagine somebody comes up to you. We're filming a documentary about lions in captivity. I kind of want to say this joke, but it'll spoil it. But you're a part of the documentary, and you think you're doing some good, and the fucking documentary opens up a case on your ass again.
Yeah. It's like you're like, oh, this will spread more awareness about me and what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden
and then it's
you're
like,
getting reinvestigated. And then,
God damn it, I should have just fucking left it be.
I should have
God
said
damn it.
nothing.
Like Hagrid in fucking in fucking Harry Potter, where he's just like, I should not have said that. I should not have said that.
Yep.
He's like, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have fucking said shit.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, because like now, that's hilarious. And my thing was, and I was talking to my girl about it. But it's like, imagine you didn't do it. Imagine like you're completely clean. Everything you're saying, it happened the way it happened.
Right.
And then for years, everybody's like, that motherfucker did it. Like that's the motherfucker who did this shit. And so you have to live with that, right?
Right.
Then you think you're over it. You do the documentary. They talk about it. You're literally a meme that motherfucker did it. And then the police are like, maybe that motherfucker did it.
It sure looks like that motherfucker did it.
You know what? It kind of looks like this did it. It's like, but imagine they didn't do it.
Oh,
I'm still on a firm belief that they did, but imagine they didn't.
I'm on team they did it, but anyway, like if you saw the documentary, you know what we're talking about. If you didn't, you're like, what the fuck are we talking about?
But you can also kind of tell because like the memes just kind of spell it out for you at this point if you have no interest in watching it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna do my due diligence as a non-spoiler person, and my integrity is high.
Right. But man,
but just imagine,
dude. That it was a crazy ride of a documentary. I'll say that.
Imagine like you're known for like shitting in the urinal at a high school, and like everybody knows you as the guy who shat in the urinal, and like you had nothing to do with, like you didn't do it, it was somebody else, and then like a documentary of the school or some shit, like a local thing, and then they somehow talk about that part as kind of like the bad part of the school or some shit. And now everybody else in the world is like, this motherfucker did it, and now you're known as the guy who's showing the shits.
John,
wow,
you are not gonna ride me on these shits when I make horrible metaphors. Turn around and do this.
Yeah, one, it's an analogy.
Whatever.
First and foremost.
Whatever.
Hey, imagine that though. Imagine that shit.
No, you can imagine if we're quarantined, a celebrity started singing a song about imagining. Imagine that. I don't have to imagine it because they did that shit. Anyway, John.
Yes.
We kind of side bumped a little bit. When we were talking about remasters.
Why?
Because Big Game got remastered recently and came out on a Beyonce level of drop, and we didn't talk about it.
What game?
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh yeah.
We fumbled that earlier. But we could talk about it right now. I
don't have it.
I don't have it either. But the ever loved Modern Warfare 2 was remastered and dropped.
Just
out
the campaign.
Of nowhere.
The campaign got remastered.
Of nowhere. Well, yeah. I mean, everybody's playing Modern Warfare, the multiplayer, for over here, Warzone. I'm talking about. It wouldn't make sense to drop another Call of Duty multiplayer experience right now.
I mean, I think you still have to be fair to say that just the fucking campaign came out.
The campaign came out.
Right, thank you. There you go.
And they remastered No Russian. They did it. You can shoot up that airplane and not the airplane, the airport.
In 1080 4K.
And 4K experience. Brand new graphics.
Brand new
Enjoy
graphics.
that.
You can see Ghost die again. You can see yourself get betrayed.
Damn, bitch. Spoil the game for me some more,
Shit
please.
came out like 10 years ago and you played it too. Shut up.
You cut off right when you were going to call me a bitch, so it was perfect.
Yeah, but you knew.
I did. I knew what was coming.
You know what was coming for you.
Yeah. But, yeah, it came out.
I mean, it's remastered. I don't have it. I don't know. That's the fucking. I don't have it.
It's a time exclusive. Is what mainly I wanted to talk about it because it came out on PlayStation, I believe.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so eventually the rest of the consoles are going to get it. If PC doesn't already have it, they will. Xbox is going to get it later. Call of Duty, and I think it's Activision. Somebody has a deal with PlayStation where they drop those games there first. It's been happening with the DLCs. DLCs get dropped there first.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But
So, I mean, it's
I get
whatever.
it.
Who cares? Who cares? We're playing Modern Warfare anyway, the new one. I don't really give a shit about Modern Warfare 2, the old one.
I'm just looking at the graphical comparisons. It looks nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like Call of Duty, but like looks like Modern Warfare, like the one that just came out.
Yeah.
But an old story.
Right.
So that's cool.
But like I seen this before.
Yeah. I watched a video where like the training ground section.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, "What up, guy? Like I haven't seen you in 10 years." This and that." And he's like, "Oh, hey, motherfucker," and he like shoots who the fuck is like the commander, the guy who betrays you? The general, or I don't know his name, but when you get betrayed, the guy who kills you in Ghost, and he shoots him in the face, and then the mission fails, and it's like, why? He's a bad guy. You guys don't know. Like you guys don't. And it says like mission failed for killing a friend. He's like, he's not a friend. He's literally the enemy.
That's
like,
funny as hell.
That made me laugh. Really, it's like, I know. Listen to me. Like that shit made me laugh really,
It's like
really hard.
it's like one of those crazy time travel joints where you come back and no one believes you.
Yeah, and it's like that motherfucker did it. That's the guy.
That's funny. I like that.
That shit made me laugh really hard. Like that's the only thing that I'll watch for Modern Warfare is like the graphical comparisons and like just memes of people getting hurt.
Did it drop free, by the way? No, right?
That I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, I'm not picking that up. I don't care.
I didn't pick up the last remaster. Well, it was bundled with Advanced Warfare, I think.
Yeah, and then it came out by itself after.
Yeah,
the fact. But I'm not.
I didn't pick up that shit either.
Picking that up. I played them back in the day enough. I don't need to play those again.
Yeah, there's certain remasters that I won't pick up for that very reason. Like certain multiplayer, it's like Call of Duty specifically, because like why would I play that version when it's like you make them every year?
Yeah.
I can just play the most up to date, more in tuned version if I just wait a year.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
And then like the campaigns, well, yeah, those are great by Call of Duty standards. They're all right. Like they're more frustrating than anything.
Yeah, the campaigns are cool or whatever, but it's like I already beat it. Why would I want to go back and rebeat it?
Yeah.
In like nicer graphics.
It's different with like a Last of Us remake or something like that, where the story's like amazing, but Call of Duty stories aren't like that crazy.
Yeah, but even then, like I'm not gonna go back and replay. Like if I beat a game, I beat it. Like I don't. There's certain games I really don't go back to, except for like Doom and Wolfenstein, because the gameplay is so good.
Yeah, but hey, Call of Duty's gameplay is top notch too. Like,
but it's known for its multiplayer. Like the gameplay in their campaigns isn't what everybody's like. Oh,
correct.
Shit.
Okay, yeah, that's fair to say. That's fair to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas literally Wolfenstein, like that's the game, that's the mechanics, that's what that is, and it's the shit. So it's like that's what I'm there to play.
Right.
Call of Duty, it's like I can get the tightest version of this if I wait a year.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but like I mean, it's cool for the youngins who, who
didn't
like
play it.
Oh, Black Ops 2 is the best. Like go play some of the other ones. That's cool.
That voice you made for the youngest.
You ever play?
Hey man.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I know how to wrap this up, and I'm gonna blow your mind when I do it. You remember? There's a fighting game out here, John.
Mortal Kombat.
The King of Fighters, not King of Fighters, but King of the Iron Fist. King of the Iron Fist tournament. Do you know what that is?
Fuck are you talking
That's
about?
Tekken.
Oh yeah, you're right.
In Tekken, there's a character, John, whose face is a tiger, and his name is King.
Ah, you bitch ass bitch. Bitch.
Think about that. Just think about that. Is it a conspiracy theory to sell more Tekken? Because Tekken is on the Game Pass. Think about it.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for to the podcast. Playing Pod Podcast, Alex and John. Shit.
Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to redo that just because you started cutting a little bit. But to the Play Pod podcast with Alex and John. This was episode 12 of the Quarantine Chronicles. No, episode 2 of the Quarantine Chronicles. We're here every Monday, 6 a.m. for your listening pleasure.
Yes.
I'm not up at 6 a.m., but the fucking podcast is up at 6 a.m.
Wish I was up at 6 a.m.
I don't.
I'm up at 12.
Bro, I woke up at fucking 12 today. I couldn't sleep last night. That was horrible.
I sleep like a baby.
I don't.
Anyway, continue.
Every Monday.
I don't.
Every Monday on Spotify, other socials, that means digital streaming platforms, and YouTube. And yeah, we will see you next week. Make sure to share it, please, because you're the only thing we got.
I need touch. Touch me. And again, make sure to, if you haven't already, follow us on Mixer so you guys can watch us for the most part every day, or if not every other day.
Oh, it'll be every day.
While we get through this shit together.
Yeah, one of us is gonna be on it at least every day.
Yeah, at
so.
some point. Yeah.
And sometimes even together, playing the games together, fun stuff.
Exactly. So make sure to follow Alex_Cordero33
You're
on Mixer, or John Cordero 23 on Mixer, and at some point we will be streaming every day.
not
So
some
make
point
sure-
now.
Now,
I mean, we're streaming every day now, is what I meant.
I mean, like some point in the day, like stay tuned.
Oh,
Because we really
yeah.
don't have a set schedule
Oh,
for
no.
streaming. We just like at some point we gonna stream.
Yeah, okay, that's
There will be a stream at some point.
That's correct. Okay, we'll see you guys next week for the Play and Pod, and we'll see you on Mixer.
Bye.
But Jesus, bye.